Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga has come out to say that whatever has happened or is happening cannot go on. We need to talk and listen to one another, and we need to find an opportunity through which we can talk and listen to one another.
But we've talked a
and
good
that
game.
Is why,
why do we need? We've talked a good game.
Just listen to me. ODM is not Kenya.
What? No.
Kenya is bigger than ODM. Listen to me. Kenyans need to talk to one another and to listen to one another. And that is why the former Prime Minister has said that, or has suggested, and this is just his suggestion, which people can build on or people can tear apart, but come with another suggestion, which will give Kenyans an opportunity to talk, to dialogue. And that is why he's talking about a conclave.
But Kenyans are saying...
You might not agree with it.
Kenyans are saying...
Listen, you might not agree with it, but come up with whatever you think can be an alternative, so that we don't shout like these two men are shouting at one another. We begin to talk and listen. Because it's only through talking that will solve the problems of this country.
Just a moment, fidelity to the Constitution, right? They're saying Constitution, not a conclave. Because all these things that we need to seek to be addressed by the conclave already... They have been addressed in this
there are so many things we're talking about.
Why would you spend a lot of money?
Just listen to me. We're talking about national debt, for example. And we are saying, let us have an audit of this national debt. And you are saying we've had an audit before. It didn't work. Let us have this audit and let us know how was that money used.
Correct.
So that we move from there and don't make the same mistakes. Okay? So even if the Constitution was followed, we would not be in this situation. The truth is we are now in this situation. So let us come and talk and look at it and find a way of moving forward.
But Law Society of Kenya is asking you, why do we need another task force to audit the national debt? Or we have the Auditor General. She has all the instruments that you need to actually audit this debt. Why can't you empower her? As people have been asking, also this body's control of budgets and Auditor General, they're being frustrated by the parliamentarians. You don't want to give them also, I think their funding also is being pared down. You know, it really beats me to understand why we are saying we have a conflict of interest. We're trying to stanch. We are trying to stanch the flow of corruption in this country, while the able bodies that are supposed to be doing this job, they're not given that attention.
But
why do we need a task force?
Dibal, we don't live in heaven. We live on this earth.
Correct.
Where you will have people not following the Constitution, but they're in some spaces or places of decision making. So now when we talk, we deal with those people. You know, but if you're saying that, oh, follow if the Constitution is followed, if this Constitution, the Kenyan Constitution was followed to the letter, really we'd have heaven in this country.
Indeed.
Correct.
But now that it's not, do we just say it's not, so let us keep fighting that it's not? We must find an opportunity
so where are we
to move
getting,
on from
where are we getting this money for a conclave?
It depends on what you think a conclave is. Why should it cost money?
Why should you use money?
But we've used money before.
No?
No. Even this NADCO report, why is it not being implemented by the
we are
National
implementing.
Assembly?
Sorry, can I?
There are already nine bills.
Yeah, we have passed. There are already 9 bills.
Pills by pills.
Senator Onyonka, we have passed as a priority in the business of the houses that all 9 bills that were recommended by NADCO have been passed.
IBC, and which one else that we know?
We have a number of bills. I can't get over it, but we have a number of bills that we have passed into law, courtesy of the NADCO report. And I hope when the next time you invite us, we can just discuss NADCO report. We are always given priority on all NADCO bills, and all of them are totally 9, including the issue of IEBC.
So
when you say we have not implemented, we have implemented. One of the aspects is including even corruption, where conflict of interest bill has been ascended to law. So I can confirm you all the NADCO proposals, including policy and legislative intervention, we have done with it, because we have agreed and we have come together as ODM and UDA, and including other legislators within Parliament. We have sat and we have... In fact, any bill, and I can tell you because I sit in the Senate, and Senator Onyonka can confirm, and Madam Rosa can confirm, that any bill of NADCO has been given priority, unlike other bills. Because we believe after the NADCO meeting, where we talk as a country, we start talking for the benefit. And I agree with Raila Odinga says we have conclave. We don't need to use any resources. And he has proposed we can do it at the county level. We can use the county commissioners' offices to have a conversation. We don't need to hire. And we can have a discussion from there. Yeah, why would you want us to hire all?
Okay, we need to wind up.
Yeah, that's a serious proposal.
I would like to say this. because I have such high respect for my colleagues, I will not engage in the Dr. Fred Matiangi's discussion.
Don't shout
I
like
think the
that.
public,
Yes.
Madam Rose, politicians shout. So forgive me. The point I wanted to make
But
is
not in
that,
studio in
number
Dallas.
two, I am not the one who started to discuss Dr. Matiangi. Naturally, he decided so that then he could. But I'm comfortable.
Why do you get emotional when we discuss
When we
Matiangi? We've
Rose,
discussed
can
Sifuna
you just-
here.
Rose,
We have
No,
discussed
just
Madam-
listen.
Madam
We have
Rose,
discussed
we have
Sifuna.
discussed
We've
Raila
discussed
here.
Raila. We've
We have
discussed the
discussed
president.
Ruto.
Okay.
We've discussed the former deputy president
you.
who
Yes.
tried to.
Can I have his
interfere.
hand?
So why
Can I have
can't
my
Okay.
time? They're coming to
Can I
you.
just have his head so that he can...
Hold on.
Let
Can
me-
I
let
ask?
me-
Can
let
I
me
ask?
say this.
Can
When
I
it
ask
came to
my?
Matiangi, the
Hold on.
tribal.
Can I ask?
Hold on.
is
Hey.
Rose.
Hold on.
You know the tribal adorning Rose.
You can see who's being emotional about Matiangi.
I'm not
It's
emotional.
my two colleagues.
I'm not emotional.
They are
I'm
shocked.
saying the
Just
reason
let him
when-
have his head. Okay.
They are
Because of
shocked.
time.
Matiangi
Because of
was
They
time.
are shocked that the candidates.
Just a moment.
Tribal
Just a moment.
adrenaline.
Can he-
rose
can he-
up.
They are,
Okay, let
they
him
are
have his
shocked
head,
that other candidates are coming out and they're good. I think Kenyans will decide whether they deserve to be presidents or not. I don't think that it is in this place that we can make accusations about people who cannot defend
Kenyans who decide.
themselves.
Yes.
I would want Mr. Cherargei, the day he meets
But we-
Matiangi, in a show like this or somewhere else, let him ask him. Number two,
In fact, you should invite
the
him.
country
Yeah.
that I live in called
I'll deal with him.
the issues that this country has got are because of lack of the trust,
Yes.
and we have a trust deficit. That is why even when, I can tell you, and I think it's okay for me to pronounce it here, I have watched and seen and have agonized about the direction of the country. I have looked and said, do we need to sit down as a people and make noise, scream at each other, talk, come down and say, can we fix the country? I have always wished that that was the case. But the way Kenyan politics is playing out,
But you are opposing conclave.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
No, because
No. Just let him finish. Let him finish. Have your time.
my apologies, you finish. But you agree with conclave of ODM Raila Odinga.
no, I don't.
Then why are you saying we come down?
Allow
okay,
me.
just, let him
I was
We'll
making.
talk
My,
about,
I was
Jakarta.
making.
Let him
I was
What if
making.
you're talking in Abu
Just a
Dhabi
moment.
or
Let
Jakarta?
him execute his point.
Honorable Cherargei, right
Okay,
now.
my apologies.
Right now, you are so excited about having Mzee Raila and ODM being in the broad-based government. 1 year ago, you were telling me how ODM is full of thugs, crooks, thieves, and idiots who just go to the streets with sufurias on their
Only
head.
a fool doesn't change.
Please, thank you. My argument.
then I'm
My
asking,
argument.
where is that evidence
Thank
that
you.
I said
Let
that?
me make my